Hello, everybody. Yeah, welcome to my page, Timo Starboy Reality Talk TV. This is new update. Yeah, I greet you at your location time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And for those people who are already sleeping, good night. Yeah, so this is another new update. So the court has summoned the three candidates, uh, Peter Obi, Atiku, and Bola Ahmed, to the judgment day. So they summoned them. So let's see who is going to refuse the summon. Because I know some people, they are stubborn, Some people, they are stubborn. So we want to see who is going to reject the summon, the calling of the court, the tribunal court. So welcome my brother, welcome aboard. Yeah, so you are always welcome. Thank you for sharing, thank you for watching. So thank you, God will bless you. So anyway, so before I will play the video, we just have to talk something about this summer, because for me, I think the judges, they should have known who to disqualify on this race, because they know they are is their professional, so they should know who to terminate the appointment, if the justice want to be served, if the justice of the country want to be really served, because they should have known this cause, they should have known what is going on. So without further ado, so allow me to play you the video at the court, at the tribunal court. So the judges are talking, so let me play you quickly. So let's go. As you can see, so they are the
The
three
Presidential
candidates.
Election Petition Court sitting in Abuja is getting set to deliver its judgment on the three petitions seeking to nullify President
This is
Bola
Tunumbu,
Tinubu's
this is
election,
Peter Obi,
as is customary
Atiku.
before
So the
fixing the
three
judgment
candidates,
date.
as you can see them.
The five-member panel, led by Justice Haruna Samadi,
Let's hear.
has directed all parties in the matter to appear before it on Tuesday to adopt their final briefs of argument. The court, in a notice it sent to the parties, invited them to adopt their written address with respect to the petition that was lodged against President Tinubu by a former vice president and candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, and the candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, had on the 1st of March 2023 announced Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the ruling All Progressives Congress as winner of the February 25 presidential election, ahead of 17 other candidates that contested the election. According to INEC's declaration, Tinubu scored a total of 8,794,726 votes to defeat the two major contenders, Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, who came second with a total of 6,984,520 votes, and Obi of the Labour Party, who came third with a total of 6,101,533 votes. However, dissatisfied with the outcome of the election, Atiku and Obi approached the court to invalidate it. In their separate petitions, the duo claimed they won the presidential poll, even as they challenged Tinubu's eligibility to contest the election, and therefore urged INEC to withdraw the certificate of return issued to him. Alternatively, they're asking the court to order a fresh presidential election, excluding President Tinubu, who they argued was ab initio not qualified to participate in the poll. On July 5, the court concluded its hearing of Atiku and Obi's petitions. Obi closed his case after calling 13 witnesses who testified and tendered several documentary exhibits. Atiku produced 27 and equally tendered exhibits before the court. On their part, both INEC and President Tinubu wrapped up their defense in both cases with one witness each, while the APC failed to produce any witness before the court. However, in their respective written addresses, the respondents, that is, Tinubu, APC, and INEC, urged the court to dismiss all the petitions for want of merit. They argued that the petitioners could not discharge the burden of proof placed on them by the law. According to the respondents, whereas the petitioners raised allegations that had elements of crime in them, they however failed to prove them beyond reasonable doubt as required by law. President Tinubu then urged the court to hold that he was validly returned as winner of the election by the INEC. Meanwhile, Atiku, in the joint petition he filed with his party, marked CA/PEPC/05/2023, maintained that the declaration of Tinubu as winner of the presidential election was invalid by reason of non-compliance with the provisions of the Electoral Act 2022, insisting that he was not duly elected by the majority of lawful votes cast at the election. He told the court that Tinubu, cited as a second respondent, was at the time of the election not qualified to contest. In a further process he filed through his team of lawyers led by Chief Chris Uche, SAN, Atiku told the court that the president-elect had demonstrated inconsistency as to his actual date of birth, secondary schools he attended, state of origin, gender, real name, certificates showing universities attended. Atiku and the PDP maintained that the purported degree certificate of the second respondent, allegedly acquired at the Chicago State University, did not belong to him, but to a female, described as F in the certificate, bearing Bola Tinubu.
That is questionable.
Atiku and the PDP further asserted that Bola Tinubu
It is
did not disclose
questionable.
his voluntary acquisition of the citizenship of the Republic of Guinea with Guinean passport number D00001551, in addition to his Nigerian citizenship to INEC. Atiku Abubakar argued that the APC candidate did not meet the constitutional threshold and is constitutionally disabled from contesting for the office of President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Likewise, Obi and LP in their petition marked CA/PEPC/03/2023 argued that as at the time Tinubu's running mate, Senator Kashim Shettima, became the vice presidential candidate, he was still the candidate of the APC for the Borno Central senatorial election. They equally challenged Tinubu's eligibility to contest the presidential election, alleging that he was previously indicted and fined to the tune of $460,000 by the United States District Court in case number 93C4483 for an offense involving dishonesty and drug trafficking.
So questionable.
On the ground that the election was invalid
So
by reason
questionable.
of corrupt practices and non-compliance with the provision of the Electoral Act 2022, the petitioners argued that INEC acted in breach of its regulation and guidelines. The petitioners contended that the electoral body was in the course of the conduct of the presidential poll mandatorily required to prescribe and deploy technological devices for the accreditation, verification, continuation and authentication of voters and their particulars as contained in its regulation. Consequently, they prayed the court to not only hold that Tinubu was not qualified to contest the election, but also to declare that all the votes recorded for him were wasted due to his non-qualification and disqualification. That it be determined that on the basis of the remaining votes after discountenancing the votes credited to the second respondent, the first petitioner, Obi, scored a majority of the lawful votes cast at the election and had not less than 25% of the votes cast in at least two-thirds of the states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and satisfied the constitutional requirements to be declared the winner of the February 25, 2023 presidential election. That it be determined that the second respondent, having failed to score 1/4 of the votes cast at the presidential election in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, was not entitled to be declared and returned as the winner of the presidential election held on February 25, 2023. In the alternative, the petitioner wants an order cancelling the election and compelling INEC to conduct a fresh election in which Tinubu, Shettima and the APC, listed as second, third and fourth respondents respectively, shall not participate. They urged the court to declare that since Tinubu was not duly elected by a majority of the lawful votes cast in the election, his return as the winner of the presidential election was unlawful, unconstitutional, and of no effect whatsoever. In a further alternative prayer in the petition dated March 20, which will be filed through a team of lawyers led by Dr. Levi Uzoku, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, he wants the tribunal to hold that the presidential election was void on the ground that it was not conducted substantially in accordance with the provisions of the Electoral Act 2022 and the 1999 Constitution as amended. Likewise, an order cancelling the presidential election conducted on February 25, 2023, and mandating the first respondent to conduct a fresh election for the president, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Though 5 petitions were initially filed to nullify Tinubu's election, the Action Alliance AA on May 8 withdrew its case, even as the Action People's Party APP followed suit 2 days later by also discontinuing further proceedings on its own petition. The Allied People's Movement APM, which refused to withdraw its petition, had on July 24 adopted its final written address, and the court has since reserved its judgment on the petition. The APM in its petition marked CA/PEPC/04/2023 argued that the withdrawal of Ibrahim Masari, who was initially nominated as the vice presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC, invalidated Tinubu's candidacy in view of Section 131C and 142 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. The party argued that there was a gap of about 3 weeks between the period that Masari, who was listed as the 5th respondent in the petition, expressed intention to withdraw the actual withdrawal of his purported nomination and the time Tinubu purportedly replaced him with Senator Kashim Shettima. It further argued that Tinubu's candidature had elapsed when he nominated Shettima as Masari's replacement.
You did very well. Are we in a dictatorship? Are we in the military?
Not yet. So this is another one, and that one has ended. So I want to bring you Asari Doku, former militant and a criminal that is carrying gun. He's showcasing AK-47. He doesn't know that he has break the law. So he's a lawbreaker. This man is just hearing, he's far because they serve him arrest warrant. They are looking for him now. They are looking for him. The state that is waving the gun, at the citizen and is bullying, threatening citizen that he will kill them. So all this thing now is backfire on him, and now is boiling, is boiling and lamenting. So I want to show you the video of the chief of baboos that is claiming that is right. I don't know who is working for, whether he's working for Emilokon, he's working for APC. I know it's Egbekegbe. So he will soon hear his own judgment. So let's see what is have to say. Let's hear what you have to say. Okay.
It is the same right that the governor has that I have. Are we in a dictatorship? Are we in the military?
Look at him.
It is the same right that the governor has that I have.
The same governor has. The same chance
the
governor has.
The right to
that's what he's talking about. He's talking bullshit.
Because if the law cannot protect the citizen, they have the right to resort to self-help. They have the right to resort to. If I'm a governor, I will not be that stupid to make stupid statements. If I am governor, I will not be that stupid to make stupid statements.
So that give you audacity to be carrying gun, to be waving AK-47 on the in front of the citizen and in front of the national TV. The whole worldwide, they are looking on the social media. You are waving gun, you know, threatening. Does that give you the audacity? Because you want to protect yourself. You don't know how to protect yourself in a hiding way. So if I hold a gun now, does it mean that I'm law-abiding citizen? Yeah? Does it categorize me as a law-abiding citizen waving gun that I don't have to be, you know? So this man has a lot of stockpiling guns in his home. So he should get arrested and prejudiced, you know? Somebody should arrest him and perjury this guy, you know. That is what we want. They should take him away. This man is a threatening to the whole citizen of the country. Prosecutor should come along this side. They should prosecute this man, because what he's carrying is scaring. It's so scary. He can kill somebody. Maybe he has killed somebody himself. You know, we don't know, because he's a former militant and he's acting like a stupid. Sorry to say, he's acting like a stupid, that he doesn't have his own sense, carrying gun and waving it on the social media. So that is supposed to be abolished. You know, it is not in our constitution. So they should arrest him. Let's hear more about what he has to say, because he's just talking nonsense.
They have the right to resort to. If I'm a governor, I will not be that stupid to make stupid statements.
Look at him. Asari Doku.
Asari Dokubo
is the one he's talking now. He's the one saying rubbish now. Look, he's a hiding criminal, career criminal.
Which legitimate work he's doing?
Career criminal, yeah, working free in the country, working free along the people.
All of us, the president, the governor, the minister, everybody is under the constitution.
They should hold this man accountable for that gun that is carrying. That is my own problem. He should not be working as a free man.
So you are
He's a criminal.
You have the right to
and he's supposed to be
for people to be killed.
Perjury for that, you know. They're supposed to prosecute him for that.
The constitutional duties of a government.
Thank you guys. Please share it around.
Is that the constitutional duty of a governor to order for people to be arrested and be killed? I have nothing against the governor. Like I said, maybe our path will never cross. But I have my right. He has his right. We should stay within the confines of our rights. You can't threaten me. Tell the army people, and somebody come and shoot me on the way. And you think if you shoot me, that's the end?
But you are threatening somebody now. You are threatening. You are the threat to the society. You're calling people baboons. You're calling people chicken. You're calling people a lot of words, stupid words.
I even came out to defend Wiki until because it's governor of Rivers. If today it happened that there's any challenge, there's anybody who wants to harm the governor of Rivers State, I will continue to ask you. I will continue to stand and defend it. Put my life
Talk, man.
Put my life on the line.
Why are you seizing?
To make sure I defend it. That I will do. That I will continue to do. These people, when Nnamdi Kanu issued his rubbish statement that I stood for him.
See. Is condemning somebody that is innocent.
The esteem
Condemning
and the
Nnamdi
dignity
Kanu
of the people of Rivers.
that is fighting for his people.
Where would I go and challenge?
Fighting to liberate his people.
What authority am I challenging?
Look at this ex-militant.
I have nothing against him. He's governor today because God destined that he should be governor. I have nothing against that. If tomorrow God destined that I will be governor or president, I will be. And there's nothing he can do about it.
You can never be the president. You are a criminal.
Nothing on the surface.
We don't want such people like you.
About it.
We don't want such people like you to be a leader. You are not a good representative as a leader.
I have no problem with the government.
You don't represent anything good.
I am not fighting the government. I have no plan to fight it.
Anyway,
news for those in Japan suffering from joint pain.
Anyway, guys, this is the video is up there. It's I will put it in my page, so you can see. So anyway, you are the judge. Just judge this video that we play to you today. Judge this video. You are the judge. Put your comment below. So we want to hear from you. So, and don't forget, share it around. Let it reach this man. Let it reach this man. Say that we want the justice to be prevailed. Justice must serve, because all these kind of criminal people, these Korea criminal people, they should be taken away. We don't want their faces on the ground. So that is what we are talking, and we are spoken. So our judiciary system should be upright, should be stand well. Not all this, they will be backing all these criminal people, like sitting president. So they should know what to do with them, to their case. So we are the new generation and they should not mess up with our life. Our life is on the line. So we want justice, okay? So that is it today. So thank you for watching. I really love you guys. So continue watching our program and sharing it. God will bless you all abundantly. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank you. Timo Starboy Channel Blogs on Facebook. Timo Starboy Reality Talk TV on YouTube. Timothy Oladeopowa on Twitter. So thank you. Join us next time. We bring update for you. So we will be doing so, This is our promise and our dedication. So we are not being paid, and we are not asking for anything to be paid because we are doing it voluntarily. We are doing it for God. If our country is sweet, is good, it will be a benefit for me and you. We will enjoy it together, togetherness. So peace should be reign. Peace and harmony should be reign in our land again. Thank you. I love you all. Bye from now. Thank you. Mwah. Love you all. Take care.